Hi boys and girls, I'm so glad that I am able to do this video, although I can't see you, but at least you can see me. So today we're going to do math, and we're going to do our math lesson. So we're going to all stand up and we're going to start with our drills. We're not going to do our drills like we normally do. We're only going to do skip counting by 5. And the way we're going to do it is by pretending that we are a clock. So we're going to start with minute 0 and go work all the way around the clock, all the way back to minute 0. And that will help us count by 5s, and that will be our drill for today, okay? So let's all stand up. All right, here we go. This is minute 0, and then we go 5, 10, 15, or quarter past, 20, 25, 30. Or half past, 35, 40, 45, quarter till, 50, 55, minute 0. Okay, let's do that one more time, and let's do it a little bit faster so that we can get practice with our counting by 5s. So here we go, starting at minute 0. Here we go. 5, 30, 50, 60, minute 0. Good job. All right, we are going today to learn a few things, about lines. Okay, before we get into our perpendicular lines and parallel lines, the new lines that we're going to learn today is horizontal and vertical. Could you repeat horizontal? Vertical. Good. Okay, let's review our parallel lines, okay? Who remembers what a parallel line is? Who can tell me? Well, don't tell me, but tell the person that's with you right now. What are parallel lines? Parallel lines, lines that never cross, lines that keep going and never meet. Those are parallel lines. See that? Parallel lines. Do you all remember that? Okay, how about perpendicular lines? We also learned about perpendicular lines. What are those? Tell the person that's there with you, what are perpendicular lines? Lines that cross each other, lines that meet. And in the center, we can make a right angle. Those are perpendicular lines. Okay, very good. How about vertices? What are vertices? What is a vertex? Where can we find it? So if we had a square, where could we find the vertex? All right, tell the person that's there if you remember what a vertex is. So using our hands, if I have two lines that meet this way, so wherever this arm meets this arm, or this line meets this line, that is a vertex, right at the point where they meet. So at the point where two lines meet, and there's that little corner there, that is a vertex. So that's just to review, because we learned a lot about that a while back, so I hope you remember. All right, so today we're going to learn about horizontal lines and vertical lines, okay? And we're going to call them, if you stand up straight, and you make your arms into an airplane. Make your arms into an airplane. How do airplanes look like with wings? Here's an airplane. So you see that line? My wings, those lines are horizontal. Horizontal, and then if we bring our arms all the way down and we look like soldiers, those are it's a vertical line, like a soldier, straight up and down. This is a vertical line. Horizontal, vertical. Airplane, straight as a soldier. Airplane, soldier. All right, so let's play a game. I am going to call out a specific line. I'm going to call it either airplane, or I'm going to call it I'm going to call it soldier, and I want you to position yourself in that line. So if I say soldier, you have to stand like a soldier. If I say airplane, You're gonna have to fly like an airplane, okay? And then we're gonna switch it up and I'm gonna say horizontal and I'm gonna try to trick you. So make sure someone's watching you and make sure that you're doing it as I go along. All right, here we go. Airplane. You better be like this. Soldier. Soldier. Are you like this as an airplane or like that as a soldier? All right. Airplane. Soldier. Okay, now I'm going to trick you. Now we're going to use the correct terms. So could you say horizontal? Horizontal. Vertical. Vertical. Good. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to say what line you need to show. So you better be fast. Here we go. Vertical. Horizontal. Horizontal. Did I trick you? Vertical. Airplane. Soldier. Vertical. Horizontal. Very good. Okay, so now in your workbook, you're going to get to draw these lines, the lines that we just learned. And what are the lines that we just learned? Horizontal, vertical. That's right. So now you're going to get out your book. You're going to get your book out to page 30, and it looks like this. And in page 30, we're going to practice drawing with a ruler. So make sure you ask your parent or whoever is doing school with you today to get a ruler, and you're going to practice doing horizontal lines. Remember horizontal lines? They look like an airplane, okay? And then you're going to draw them. You're going to draw in the lines in this ladder, and then you're going to draw the horizontal lines to complete these rectangles. And then on this side over here, you're going to draw horizontal diagonals, okay? So you're going to draw horizontal line. Does it go like this or like that? If you said this way, you're correct, okay? We're going to do a horizontal line in this diagonal, and you see those, where those lines meet, that is where our vertex is. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. Okay, you're going to do the same thing with this one down here. And down here, it's going to ask you to divide these shapes into half. So here you have a whole circle. What do you think that looks like? We've been working with this shape for a while now. What do you think that shape looks like? Yes, we know it's a circle, but what does it remind you of? A clock, doesn't it? Yes. So if we were to cut this in half, this is our whole. If we were to have it cut it in half, then we would have 2 halves. One side would be the half and the other would be the other half. And they are both 2 equal parts. So we had a whole and then we cut it in half. And you're going to do the same thing with all of these shapes. And when you're finished this worksheet, you're going to turn it over. You're going to do page 31. And here, what do you think we're going to practice? We already practiced horizontal lines. So what kind of other lines do we need to practice? Vertical lines. That's right. So here, you're going to complete this drawing here by drawing with your ruler vertical lines. Okay, you're going to finish this shape here using horizontal and vertical lines, and these shapes here. And now here, in these bottom shapes, here's your clock again, and that could probably look like, what do you think, this rhombus? What do you think that kind of looks like too? Have you ever seen anything with this shape? If you've told somebody, and if you said a kite, yeah, that reminds me of a kite, or maybe of a diamond, a rhombus that you see at playgrounds, but mostly a kite right there, and of course a star. And here it tells you that they want you to cut it or divide it into 4 equal parts. So if I were to cut this circle in 4 equal parts, how would I do that? I could draw lines, but what kind of lines can I draw? Can I draw vertical lines? Could I draw horizontal lines? Make sure you draw it in there and you show whoever's there with you whether you did it correctly, okay? So that is it for math today, boys and girls. I am so glad that you were able to watch this little video with this little lesson. I'm hoping that I could do another lesson for you today or maybe next week. That way we're always connected through this video. So remember, what is that? An airplane or horizontal line, and soldier, vertical line. Very, very good. All right, boys and girls, have a great day. We miss you. I say we because Aiden has been asking about all of you. So I hope that you are doing really, really well and having fun. You get extra time at home, extra time to play and enjoy your siblings and your parents. It's a good time. So I will be in touch soon. Bye, boys and girls.